The AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it, or they win.
It is not often we see an original blockbuster of this magnitude. I mean, normally it's, an existing franchise or from other source materials. So congratulations first and foremost on that. And where did this idea come from?
Well, I can't take full credit because the studio, hats off to the studio for financing this movie, because it's becoming like an endangered species, it feels like, in the cinema. But the idea came from lots and lots and lots of films that I grew up with. I kind of put them all into a melting pot and stirred it, and never expected AI as the central theme of the movie to become what it has become in the last year. We kind of started writing this 4 years ago, and it was supposed to be this science fiction, fantasy, faraway thing we might never experience, and it's right here today. It's so strange.
She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
This theme is so timely right now. You've got these, battles on the big screen right now when a real life war is being waged in Hollywood. So how do you kind of reconcile what's taking place within the industry?
Well, we actually have. It's really weird. When we were filming, we actually had people in our movie protesting AI with signs. And there's a whole little sequence that we shot, and it felt like such a silly thing to do. I really liked it, but it was like, no one's ever going to protest AI. Like, this is such a sci-fi thing, Gareth. Like, let it go. And we spent all this money and shot this thing. And then whilst we were editing, I live around, on the way to the studio, you've got these banners and people are actually trying to, ban AI, or at least against it. And it's so, science fiction's not supposed to predict the future, it's supposed to prevent it. I like to think that come the robo-apocalypse where they take over the world, I'm going to be spared, because I obviously show that I understand them and, respect them.
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
Yeah, I think those Star Wars fans are going to see some love. I mean, your style of filmmaking will certainly embrace that fan base as well, don't you think?
Yeah, I grew up, I watched Star Wars, A New Hope, every single morning before going to school, every day as a kid. And it's like, if you hear English off your parents as you're growing up, you speak English. And it's like, when I make a film, I can't help but speak Star Wars. It's kind of the vocabulary. It's really hard not to speak Star Wars, to stop it, So if anything, we were trying to lessen the Star Wars-ness of the film, I guess, at times.
Did you locate the weapon?
Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
From Las Vegas, what is your all-time favorite Vegas movie?
Oh, crikey. I'll tell you my favorite thing to do in Vegas.
Okay.
I'm a massive fan of Area 51.
Yes.
And I actually drove, when I was making Star Wars, we drove to Area 51 and had this very surreal experience where this light beamed down and hit the mountains. And I actually stole that and used it in the movie. There's this whole sequence you keep seeing, and it's based on what happened to me in Vegas that time a few years back.
Well, I love that. I love the local connection.